What's up,
Moose
everybody?
McClure live.
That's right. It's me, Moose McClure, aka Josh JX, aka
What?
aka whatever the hell you want to call me. I'm just hanging out with my BFF Aaron. What's up, Aaron?
I'm okay. I'm nobody.
That's right. You're
I'm
nobody.
nobody. I'm nobody special. I have no content. I'm
Oh,
not
it's
a
okay.
creator.
It's okay. You're not. Nobody gives a fuck. It's cool. I'm gonna go ahead and enter. This is gonna sound really weird, but I'm gonna go ahead and enter my own live event.
Ooh.
So I can see what people are saying. So you have to give me a brief moment as I go meta for a moment. All right, now I'm gonna mute it. Mute.
We will give you the briefest of moments.
Okay, cool. No, it's all good. I'm just I'm in the chat. We're good to go. So okay. So we were talking briefly before we got started about drinking water.
Yes.
And about how you don't do enough of it.
No, I don't. I'm hearing myself echo a little bit. This is weird.
It's okay. I'm trying not to make you echo. What I'm doing is I'm simply keeping. I'm trying. Was there too much noise? Because I can't hear you at all. I mean, I can hear you, but I can't hear the echo. Are you good?
I do hear myself echo a little bit.
What? Maybe because I'm so close to the microphone.
How about echo? Yeah, that's fine. That's fine.
All right. So
yeah, I don't hear myself at all.
Terrible water usage, and you're
I'm bad about all through my life. I was been told like drink more water, and I'm the type of person who will normally have something in the morning when I first get up, and then I may not drink again the rest of the day. I rarely ever need to drink, but I know that's not good because you got to lubricate your joints and everything with water, and so I've gotten better at that. I've lost about 40 pounds here over the last 2 months. So
hell yeah, dude.
Yeah, thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah. And you, man, you have been an inspiration too with all your working out. And
I appreciate that. Thank you.
Absolutely. But I am. A lot of people will say, "Well, I'm a creature of routine." I'm not. I cannot get into a routine. I can get out of a routine better than anybody in the business. But it is hard for me. So what I've started doing is just putting alerts all over my phone.
You got to do it, dude.
Do this, do that. Yeah. All that stuff.
And that's the only way for. Oh hell! I just dropped a package of True Orange on the floor. I'll clean that up later.
Oh no!
I know True Orange is not a sponsor for this brief podcast, but you know who is?
Who is?
Dollar Shave Club.
Yes,
that's right.
Dollar Shave Club.
Become a Moose McClure exclusive Dollar Shave Club member with the code 1NC0 D51D3R4T3 space 455H013
/ YouTube Heroes.
Hashtag vote for me.
Do you lack the adulting skills to successfully buy a razor and shaving cream? Let Dollar Shave Club help you today.
Have you ever used the stuff from Dollar Shave Club? It's not bad.
I've not. No, I've wanted to do it, and I hate to get locked into anything. Even if it will save me money.
Here's what you need to do, okay? Yeah. What you need to do is you need to, I know that you're a smart man and you have all these networking skills.
I don't know.
You need to reach your hand deep down in those pockets and say, look, I want to try out your stuff, and I'll be more than happy to give you a video review. And they'll be like, well, of course. That's exactly what we want. Because everybody's asking for that. Everybody's asking for that. That's funny. I'm sorry. I have my own dumb joke.
They'll be like, young man, you have over 140,000 subscribers. Of course we'll give you a cut of the action.
Of course. It's all yours. Whatever you want to do. Oh, my God. People probably think that I'm crazy now that I have this microphone. I probably look like I'm watching myself in the video because I've got ego issues. I love just watching myself all the time.
You just look professional.
I'm sexy as hell. Anyway,
that's what we were talking about in Mark's stream, not about you being sexy as hell, but about for anybody to get on YouTube is narcissistic in a way. True. Yeah, we all think that somebody wants to hear our opinions. So that in and of itself, yeah, definitely shows we have some sort of ego for sure.
That's right. We're just terrible people. And
well, no, I think it just for people to actually, that's the reason why so few people go into broadcasting or you know, the number one fear of most people is giving a speech. So those that don't fear those things do tend to congregate together, and that's what you've got on YouTube. It's just a whole big group of people who like to hear themselves talk.
Mm-hmm. That's true. That's true. That's a lot of people who like to stay focused on themselves and be as
Yes.
self-serving and I guess not self-sufficient, but self-serving and equal. It's kind of like I sometimes feel that there are, and without naming any names, I sometimes feel that there are YouTubers out there that are like the cat that licks their butthole in the middle of the room. You know, like they don't give a shit and they don't care. What are they gonna do? Because they're the cat and they only care about themselves. So that's
so by that, what do you mean? So they don't care about what anybody thinks about them or their audience or nothing.
Right.
Yeah.
None of that.
Yeah.
Yeah. I keep wanting to see people in the. There's nobody there. There's one lurker. I think I know who that is.
Well, of course we do. I know for me, I think I don't think less of the audience. I think people that watch our videos are awesome. Anybody that takes time out of their day to watch anything that I do is pretty cool. But
I agree.
You have some creators that think their world revolves around people who watch their stuff, and they have to let them know everything.
Yep.
And you got to keep somewhat a little barrier between your real life and your life on YouTube, I think.
Real quick, we have an audience member that has joined the conversation.
Nice.
Ladies and gentlemen, Monchichi says, "What's up?"
What's up, Monchichi? How's it going?
What's up, homie? How are you? It's kind of weird to talk like this because I'm up next to the microphone, and I'm afraid if I talk normal, I'm gonna yell. I don't want to do that shit. So,
yeah, it sounds good what you're doing.
Well, stop. It's okay. Look, I get it. I have a sexy voice. I know. Okay. We've been over this. Awesome. You're married. We can't do this, Aaron. You're married.
You know, that's a discussion for another time, maybe.
Let's start some rumor. Rumor.
Yeah, Monchichi is very cool. I love Monchichi's woodworking videos, and I think I love to see people that are like craftsmen and artisans and creative, because I am not. I am the furthest from.
Monchichi, do you want to join us in the
creative?
We're always welcoming all people to the Moose McClure, Josh JX, Life with Aaron podcasting explosion. I'm waiting to see if he wants to join. If he wants to, I'll send him a link. In fact, you know what? Screw it. I'm just going to pop it right in here. Bam.
So if anybody hears this, you know, after the fact and is wondering why does Aaron not do this from his channel? Why don't we do it from the Bad Connection channel? Well, ladies and gentlemen, we cannot go live from my channel or the Bad Connection channel. We can thank one of our favorite Scottish YouTubers for keeping me off of the live stream. That's a
great accent, man.
It's not really. And
one of my favorite.
Bad Connection has had a strike, I think, from every single user on YouTube. So between the two,
even I struck you at one time.
That's right. That's right. It's the thing, it's a rite of passage to strike one of the Bad Connection videos. That's
right. Once you get struck, you never go back. That's not how that's.
Speaking of Bad Connection, you know, Chad does an awesome job with that. I contribute a video every so often. You can probably tell when you hear my voice. Also, one of the ones that I put out was the Full House theme song.
Yes.
Which I won't say who it is because you don't want to shame anybody, but I did hear that version that was done karaoke style by some guys, and I thought, you know, what would be funny?
Oh man, yeah, that made Let me go. Monchichi says that he is just sitting in the shop contemplating his wood.
Nice.
At which point I ask, what kind of wood are you working with? And he'll probably be like, cherry, and then call me an idiot because I said cherry instead of like what he's really working with, which is like Scottish pine or knotty pine. I don't know. I don't know my woods, man.
I know Monchichi works with exotic woods,
Ooh, like koa wood,
very
and shit like
expensive
that?
woods.
That's what's up,
That's right.
man.
He
Or maybe
is.
that's illegal.
He's gonna craft me a bowl out of Noah's Ark. Actually, the actual
What?
Noah's Ark. Yes, yes.
I mean, he's gonna go
That
down. He's gonna go down to Kentucky to that Ark experience. And have you been to that yet?
no, no. He's gonna go to the actual Ark in Turkey. He's gonna find it. Yeah.
That's
No,
right.
I've not been. I've not. My parents had wanted to go when we were traveling with them, and we just never did end up doing it. And I know Adam's been there in Carpetbagger, I think.
It's don't look. I've never been. Okay, and
Yeah.
I don't know what your worldview is, and it's not my business to know what your worldview is. If you believe that the Earth is only 2,000 years old, that's on you. I don't care. Or 20,000, I don't care.
6,000.
Holy shit, dude! Come on. But it's one of those things where it's expensive. Like, are you kidding me?
That's what I heard. Yeah, that's what I heard. Well, one thing I do have to say about that, I won't get into politics or religion or anything like that. But
cool, because I don't care.
Yeah, I just don't. I like to stay away from those things because everybody's valuable to me, as long as people's beliefs don't infringe upon somebody else.
Right.
But what was I going to say? I'm hearing my voice again, so it's
we were
me off just a little bit.
The Ark experience and how they want to charge $35 for it.
Yes, I'll have to come back to whatever idea. The age of the Earth. Yeah, I do definitely feel that it's more than, of course, that's 6,000 years old.
Right.
But I do have trouble believing that it's billions of years old because the reason I don't base it on scientific data at all. I just base it on what we have accomplished in the last 100 years. It's hard for me to feel like billions of years go by, and we have a span of, say, 300 years where everything just shifts and consciousness shifts, and we go through reformations and the Age of Enlightenment and all. It's possible. Certainly, I don't base this on any scientific data.
Right.
The same way growing up in church. A lot of people that are Christians, is a very staunch belief of theirs that there's no aliens, and I would always say, why not?
Right.
Why can't there be?
This world is a very large place.
Yeah, well, because we have our Bible, and they would have to have their Bible, and I said, well, why not? Why anything's possible?
Yeah, exactly. Have you heard the belief that Jesus himself was an alien?
Yeah, I've heard that, definitely, and even when you get into like the Mormon faith and different things of that, we're essentially all a God, and based on works and different things, we can have our own piece of the cosmos. And so many different beliefs. And like I say, I'm up for anybody believing anything, as long as you're not hurting somebody else.
Yeah, I got you. I understand that. Monchichi says that he's working with lacewood, and he thinks gopher wood would be wild.
That would be, yes.
Is gopher wood what the Ark was made out of?
That's what the Ark was made of, and you can build your own Ark, and that's how they were able to build the Ark experience, because the specifications are in the Bible of how to build the Ark.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
You do have to do some guesswork, but because for the most part, it's there.
Yeah, that's funny. That's funny. No, I
Did you see the Noah's Ark movie with Russell Crowe in it a few years ago?
I did. Yeah, I think I legally downloaded it from iTunes.
Yeah, what'd you think?
It wasn't terrible,
right?
But it wasn't like something that I'd watch more than once unless I was drunk.
Oh, definitely.
I'm glad that I saw it.
Yeah,
but I never watch it again.
Yeah, I was moved to tears at one point. With the all the CGI animals coming aboard the Ark. I thought that was a very beautiful scene. It took some liberties with the story, and a lot of people can say, well, the Ark story itself is just a retelling of the Gilgamesh story. So, of course, you're going to take liberties. So, yeah. So, I think it was a Darren Aronofsky film, right? I think
so. Wouldn't it be weird if I had all of the information at my fingertips? Let's see. Russell Crowe. terrible Noah's Ark movie. Boom, comes right up. Noah, 2014. Oh, a 5.8 out of 10 stars. Surprise, surprise.
Who was the director? Does it say?
Hold on a second. Let me see.
Yeah.
Hold on, my GG. I'll be back, dude. All right, let me see here. The direct. Oh, for fuck's sake. Ridley Scott.
Oh, okay.
Oh, wait a minute.
I forgot about that.
No, I'm sorry. That's Exodus, God and Kings. Darren Aronofsky.
Aronofsky, I was right. Yes.
What else did he do?
He's done several different films. He and for a time was with Jennifer Lawrence and did a horrible movie that she was in. But he's had a pretty successful career.
Let's see here. Oh, he did Mother. Oh my God.
Yeah, that was bad. He did
Wrestler. That was a good one. Did you ever see The Wrestler?
Wrestler was very good. Yeah, Mickey Rourke.
God, that was a great one.
That was a great movie.
He's a producer on White Boy Rick, which is coming out. I don't know if it's out yet. No, it must.
Yeah, with Matthew McConaughey. I want to see that.
Yeah, I do too. He was a producer on what? So he was a director and a producer on Noah. That's weird. But yeah, there's one movie, and this kind of gets me into some shit. But there's one movie that that people tend to disagree with me on. He also did Black Swan. That's what's up. The one movie that I don't like that is a 2.5 hour snuff film is The Passion of the Christ.
Oh, really? You don't like it?
I've seen it. I've seen it 3 times.
Yeah.
Because it's a Bible thing with the 3. Anyway, it doesn't matter. So I've seen it 3 times, and I understand that, like, I understand the significance and everything like that, and I understand why we need to, at least as Christians, why we need to understand what Jesus went through before he, died.
Yeah.
But at one point, you kind of toe the line. Doing Stations of the Cross, you don't get the idea of what Jesus went through, but on some level, how much is too much when it comes to movie? I mean, there were people leaving Passion of the Christ. People were having.
It was so graphic. Yeah.
It doesn't make sense. I don't know. Maybe
Did you know that Mel Gibson had a cameo in that?
Yeah, he was the director.
He was the director, but he also is in the film. He's in the film. He's in the film for just one part. There's a part where the nails are being driven into Jesus' hands, and his hands are there holding the nail and driving the nail.
Oh, wow. I didn't know that.
Yeah, he plays that cameo. When I saw it, everybody goes into a movie, I think, seeing things from your own perspective. And so I was very moved by it, and I didn't cry. People were crying throughout the film. I cried at one part only. It was the part where he's on the cross, and Mary thinks back to when Jesus was a child. And she can't do anything to help her son down from this predicament. And that predicament, that was a nice way of saying being crucified. Yeah. But that just really moved me because, that resonates with you if there's a time in your life and you can't help somebody that you love. So that resonated with me. But after seeing people's reviews of it, there were some things in the film that I didn't pick up on. Like the film's pretty anti-Jewish. It portrays Jewish people with the traditional stereotypes of the long noses.
Yes.
Yeah. And I didn't.
And then, literally, 3 months later, he went crazy and was drunk and got everything.
I want to say that it is still adjusted for inflation. Deadpool may have beat it, but I want to say it is still either number 1 or it's up there for the highest grosses of all time for an R-rated film.
I promise I'm not peeing. I'm just putting more water into my. I promise.
Because it made a fortune, and
it made a bunch of money.
And he tried to shop that film around, and nobody wanted it. So Mel Gibson made a heck of amount of money off of that.
Passion of the Christ, earning adjusted. I'm typing too many words in for inflation. Let's see what we got.
For some reason, I feel like Deadpool, the first one, beat it out for the highest R-rated.
I can tell you. Okay, so domestic box office, it made $370 million let's say,
and that's unheard of money domestically. You have to be like a Marvel film to
so
reach that kind
of inflation. Let's see, calculator. All right, CPI inflation calculator. So let's start with 2004. I'm sorry, Monchichi. I don't mean to be leaving you. Let's see what he says here. He says, "I wish he would just join us." I don't understand. Anyway, he says an alien landed to check his oil, spit in a puddle, and we grew from that.
there you go.
All cultures have the flood mythos. Coincidence? Question mark. Coincidence? I think not. Okay.
Yeah, definitely. All civilizations have some sort of, death by fire, by water, and then a rebirth. So definitely, that's shared amongst quite a few cultures.
So are we gonna with this number with the 370? It's 370, 70, 82, 930. Do you just want to round up to 71, or do you want to do?
Sure.
Like, okay, all right, 371 million. 0, 0, oopsie, hold on. 0, 0, 0. 0, 0, 0. Calculate. No data is available. Let's go from August. Calculate. No data is available. What the July. Calculate.
Well, just see what Deadpool did, and then we can see if Deadpool beat Jesus.
Okay, all right, hold on a second. What is $371 million equal to today? Let's try that on Google, because that'll hurt me out. I know, I'm sorry. All right, I want to get this right. I want to do this so that the 4 viewers that we have will understand.
We got 4 people. What's up?
It's one person, and that's Monchichi because he's awesome. But yes. This is more. Let's see, from 2004. The hell is it? 2018. Calculate. Wow. So 371 million is equal to almost 500 million.
Oh wow.
Dollars, which isn't too bad.
Oh, it's a significant change. Yeah, so that's interesting.
So let's see. And I'm just gonna assume. Let's see here. Deadpool. Domestic box office.
And of course, when they look at the all-time box office, they don't adjust for inflation. The way I understand is that Gone with the Wind, if you adjust it for inflation, there's still nothing even close to what it did.
Yeah. Well, what's really funny is that if you adjust, so I did a thing because I host trivia, in case you didn't know, and it doesn't matter who cares. But one of the things I do is I do a halftime. Let's see. Monchichi says Gone with the Wind grossed more with a way smaller population. That's true. But I did a top 10. If you can name 4 of the top 10 highest grossing Steven Spielberg movies adjusted for inflation, I'll give them 20 points. So the highest grossing adjusted for inflation. Which one do you think is the highest grossing?
I would think E.T.
Okay. E.T. is not the highest grossing. You want to?
Oh wow!
I'm gonna give you one more chance. Old.
So him a straight like a director, not a producer or anything like that.
I think this is just
as a director. Okay.
I think it's just as a director. But he could have been a producer too. But there's one.
I guess the other option that people normally would say Jaws.
That's right. Jaws brought in $1.2 billion if adjusted.
Oh, wow.
And that was for 2015. Adjusted for 2015. So I can only imagine how much more money it brought in.
Yes.
Let's see.
That's amazing.
So I kind of want to go visit Monchichi's channel after we're done here. Like I'm really excited. So
well, you need to visit his channel. He's got a great one.
I know, and I'll sub him on my Josh JX. Surprise, it's me. Anyway, but yeah. So are we allowed to talk? I know. Well, the funny thing is that I've got my video up, so they can see me on my screen. Yes. So
I would have my video up, but I'm nobody.
I know. Who the hell are you? Why are you on my podcast?
I'm not anybody. Yeah.
5 viewers and only 1 is talking.
Come on, folks. Come on, lurkers. Say something.
I know who like these 4 other people are. Like, we know, dude. We know who they are. Like, they're not talking, but we know who they are. It's fucking stupid.
They are shy.
Well, hey, Kitchy's here. What's up? Kitchy, do you want to join our hangout?
What's up, Kitchy?
What's up? It's so good to talk to you. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to shoot the link in here one more time. And if you want to join us, you are more than welcome to join us and talk to us about stuff that's going on in life.
Guest of the Moose McClure Show, stay at the world-famous Plaza Hotel. That's right. Take home the Moose McClure home version board game.
That's right. Where you can be a winner 30% of the time.
That's right.
Vote for me. #blessed. That's what's going on right now.
The board game comes with a little miniature Josh's microphone and his water bottle there.
That's right. It comes with this miniature version of my MXL 990 microphone and my camo water bottle. And if you're lucky, it might come with Camo Dave too.
Oh, you heard it here first, folks.
I'm just kidding, Dave. You and I are BFFs. You know I can say that. It's cool. I haven't talked to him for a while.
So, workers, I apologize if you thought we were going to be like inflammatory or talking about.
We're not. I don't know what do you mean? We're not talking about that stuff.
We're just shooting the breeze. We're living life.
That's right. We're just talking crap about life. That's all we're doing.
So Mr. Moose, even though we know who you are, I'm going to honor the integrity of the Moose.
You do, you homie.
So, Mr. Moose, we know where Josh lives. You also live in the same state.
Does Moose McClure also live in the same state of mind or the same?
The actual state, not state of mind. I know it's a different. So Moose McClure.
You're starting to fade.
Oh, am I? Can you hear me?
You're like fading. Can you hear me now? Are you good?
I can hear you fine.
Okay, all right. Maybe this works. Okay, so what state does? Well, Moose McClure also lives in Indiana.
Yes, I see. Can you hear me? Okay.
I can hear you fine, sort of. And you.
Okay, I see. I see something in the corner that says off air.
Oh, we're not off air. It still says I'm broadcasting live, so I'm good. I don't know about you.
Okay.
But I'm good.
Yeah, everything is good for me. As long as you can hear me.
Yeah, Kitchy's from Fort Wayne. That's what's up. Nice. Yeah, no, I live in a small town. I feel comfortable telling you where I live.
Kitchy's from everywhere.
Yeah,
she has a connection to every state.
Kitchy, there's this old house by my house that's dilapidated and gross looking, and I think it'd be perfect for exploring. But the thing is that I'm afraid. I'm afraid to get the tetanus.
The tetanus. I like that.
Dude, I'm like, the one thing. All right, look, I'm not saying that I love needles because I don't. But every time I get a tetanus shot, it's literally the worst thing on the planet. And
I'd go walking through that old abandoned house, but I get the damn tetanus.
I catch me a case of the damn tetanus. Oh my God, I'll lose all my limbs to the damn tetanus. Oh no, it's just it's I need to get my tetanus shot. I don't want to do it, but I got to do it. And the thing is, they won't let me vlog it because it's a HIPAA thing.
On a very special Moose McClure.
Today, watch Moose get his tetanus shot and complain like a punk bitch when he gets it. That's like what would happen. Because it hurts because they inject it into the muscle.
Watch what happened, kids. When you live life on the street, don't do what Moose McClure does. Get your tetanus shot.
Oh, God.
Ask your guidance counselor for more details.
Slap that vein and come on in. We're gonna pull you full of full of junk. Oh, well. Whatever. So Kitchy says she's only been to Fort Wayne. Fun fact about Fort Wayne, it actually used to be a legit fort. During the, I think it was the French and Indian War, maybe?
Did a guy named Wayne build it?
Mad Anthony Wayne yes, kind of. I think they named it after him. That's where like my mom's from and stuff like that. But I live in a small town in Indiana called Hardscrabble, and there's literally a stoplight, a church, a house which may or may not be occupied by me, and some farmland, and that's it.
Oh wow!
So if you want to stalk me, you know where to find me.
That's right. I was from a town similar to that in Tennessee. That I've lived all over Middle Tennessee, but I guess what I would say my home is Prospect, Tennessee, which had 2 churches, a bank, and a post office, and currently has 2 churches, and that's it.
What happened to the bank and the post office?
They are gone. They are gone. Not enough people to service.
So,
but right now I am in Los Gatos, California, which is in the Bay Area near San Jose, not too far from San Francisco. And unfortunately, going to be leaving here on Wednesday.
You're going to be going back to Mars.
Yeah. Had an awesome time in California. Didn't get to spend as much time here as I wanted to, but got to go to San Diego and San Francisco. Spent this weekend in Carmel, California.
Oh, Lord.
But the position that I was in, it was being moved to Washington, D.C. And I just didn't have any desire to live in D.C. So I said thanks, and they said thanks, and we'll pay you through next March. And the rest is history.
Holy shit, dude.
Yeah, so it works out, but I can't
pay through next March.
Yeah, which was my original contract with them.
I mean, I don't want to be rude, but that's fucking awesome. That's really cool.
Oh, it's awesome. Well, they're just honoring their. They don't want me to sue them. Essentially, is what it is. But
you would never do that unless you were forced
to. They changed the terms of the contract, so it was on them.
Oh, yeah, that's the only option they really have, don't they?
Yeah, exactly.
That's
but they were they were very nice to me. I had a little going away celebration. I felt very awkward because I hadn't been there long, and it was almost too much. It was I didn't see the CEO, but I saw pretty close the COO and the CFO, and I was
John Stamos come up?
John Stamos? No, he should have.
He should have been there. What the hell?
Yeah,
that's his thing. Let's see.
So you said go ahead. If you go into a question.
No, so Kitschy keeps chatting in here, and she says that her boyfriend is from Fort Wayne, and then she mentioned something about Washington D.C. And then she said that you could have sued them and taken control of Netflix.
I should have done that.
Just and then she wants to know.
Well, what's kind of interesting. Can talk about.
Right, yeah, and
I probably shouldn't. No, I had something else to say, and there is a specific reason why I can't just say go to another company.
Right,
and everybody can probably realize that there's intellectual property rights, and
there's also this thing called a non-compete.
Exactly, non-compete, non-disclosure, and so I have to serve that out before I can go do other things.
Yeah,
but I can consult, which is what I did before this, so I can go back into private consulting.
You can double your money.
Yeah, just have to a little bit more limited client base. I used to do a lot of work for Walmart. I can't have them as a client. I can't have anybody that's got any type of streaming service.
Yeah, that's cool. Sorry, I had to put out my candle with some Office Depot cleaning duster, which is our sponsor for today. Office Depot, get your cleaning duster from.
You had a candle lit? Did you just perform some sort of ritual before you?
Yeah, I went with that. Did you hear that?
Yes.
So it's sitting on my dresser, and my dresser is next to my desk, and I didn't want to lean over and blow it out, so I went. Oops, that's blowing some of this stuff out. Never mind, I better put that back.
Before you can say, psst, psst, your candle will be out too.
No,
so you said earlier, can we get into, and do you remember what that was going to be?
Oh, hell. Can we get into, hold on, I got this. Come on, Josh, use your brain skills.
You can do it, Josh. We believe in you.
We made my live video a large screen. We got 4 viewers still, and 2 people talking, so we know who those 2 are.
Awesome.
Two of the 4 talking. There we go. I forget, man. I know that earlier we were talking about water. So what are we gonna do about you not drinking enough water? How are we gonna get more water into your body?
Well, I'm assuming I'll just drink more water, but if further engagement on your part is needed, I will let you know. But I'm definitely gonna. I got myself 2 large jugs similar to the ones you had.
Hey, I like large jugs.
I realized what I said after I said.
Yeah, you did. Yeah, you did.
I do surround myself around large jugs, so
that's my favorite kind.
Yes. So I did get 2 water receptacles. How's that? And I think they're like 48 ounces. So I'll keep.
You got to drink like
one of them by me at every time, at all times.
Minimum 4 of those a day.
Now I'm hung up on jugs.
Boobies. I'm sorry, I can't help it.
Well, come back down to earth here.
Could be worse. It's only 7:42 in the Pacific.
It is
daylight saving time. Is it still light out there? That would be.
It is. Yeah, it's not going to get dark till about 9 o'clock here.
What the hell? It gets dark here at 8 now. That's not fair.
Yeah,
that's not fair at all. So
I am going to miss that aspect of it. And I don't think that's where I was coming back to, because it's not a secret or anything. I'm from Tennessee, so coming back to Tennessee, gonna be in the Nashville area. And
just out of curiosity, how close? And this is like, I'm not trying to like dox you or anything like that, because I'm not that way. But
doxing alert! Doxing alert! Yes,
the Moose McClure doxing alert. That's right. Brought to you by Kit Kat Candy Bar and Dollar Shave Club. All right. Anyway, God, I'm gonna start using that all the time. But so I found out there's this bus service that goes from like weird. It basically stops at there's a gas station by my house, and it stops at the gas station by my house. And it goes from the gas station to my house, from the gas station by my house to the furthest south it goes is Union City, Tennessee. Are you familiar?
You cut out some. I didn't really hear much of any of that.
All right. Okay. So where did I leave off? At the bus with the gas station?
Yeah, that's all I heard was gas station. Yeah.
Okay. So there is a bus stop that will pick you up and take you as far south as Union City, Tennessee.
Yeah. Yeah.
How close to you is that?
Union, Tennessee.
What's that?
A good little ways away.
Okay, it's a good little piece. All right. It's
several hours, not just too far, but
I mean, that's I assume you're going back to your old hometown.
No, gonna be my old hometown is lower Tennessee, almost really on the Alabama line, but I'm gonna be in the Nashville area.
Got it. Okay, yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah.
It's like a 3 hour and I'm looking at it. It's a 3 hour and 7 minute drive.
Okay. I thought that's what it was. Yeah.
I'm looking at it on the Google map here. So right now we have Monchichi and Kitchi Travels talking to us here in the chat. We have 3 viewers now. I can only imagine who. Oh, one of them is me. I'm an idiot.
I'm thankful that we have 2 people in here. That's awesome. Because we didn't say anything about where we're going live or anything like that.
That's right. We just sort of showed up, and I'm really glad that give a crap enough to pop in and say, hey, every time we do this. Let's see, it's 10:45. So we've been talking.
Do you know where your children are?
They're watching my show, damn it. Let's see. I think, you know what, it's kind of late. I got to get to bed because I got to get up early tomorrow because I'm meeting with somebody who I shall remain nameless.
Okay.
I don't want to talk.
Oh, wait. I'm acting like I don't know that when you've already told me about it. Okay.
Yeah, you know.
I know.
And so let me talk briefly about my other pieces of work. So real quick, Josh JX, I'm going to put something on there probably in mid-October. I
awesome.
need needed some time to just GTFO for a little bit and kind of do my own thing. And since I've left, dude, I've gained like 4 new subscribers, which doesn't sound like much, but
it takes a village.
It does take a village. I'm really excited to see what Life with Arron is going to bring to the table.
Life with Arron is not doing anything. Life with Arron is kaput. Kaput. Life with Arron is nobody.
Got it. All right. So never mind. I don't look forward to whatever you're going to be bringing to the table.
Yeah.
But I needed a break, dude. I had to take it.
Well, that's me. That's what I'm doing.
Just so much bullshit and so much
It
hate.
is. So, and that's truly what it is hate. You know, just
and it does. Look, we're not. I feel like it needs to be talked about, but I also don't want anyone to think that this is directed at anyone in particular.
No, I think you're right on that. I think anybody that exhibits hate or allows hate to go on is as complicit.
Yeah.
Themselves, you know.
Yeah, I don't.
So maybe there's a day that we do talk about things, but there's really no need to.
Yeah.
People know who we're talking about without us saying anything. I think the whole point of it is, if you hate anyone on YouTube, why?
Yeah. What's the behind it? Like, why? Yeah. Why are you doing that? And if it's for dumb reasons, then rethink your life.
Yeah.
Rethink what you're doing.
One of the things I used to get on some of my parody videos, I would get comments that you're just jealous about him. Well, I mean, not really. I mean, I think it's cool what he does. I like him, but he, like anybody else, in the beginning, I was just a parody channel. If I saw cringy content, I would make fun of the content.
Right, of course.
It was never the person, but always it was the same talking points from his fans that would come attack. It was. You're just jealous. You wish you had more subs. Well, no, not really.
No.
It's never going to be a monetized channel. This is just for fun. And they would automatically think that any kind of criticism was hate. And there's a big difference between the two. Critique versus hate.
Yeah, no, it's just, I don't know. Yeah, we'll talk about that later. But this has been a wonderful time. I'd like to do this.
It's been...
But it's just one of those things where we just don't have the time to do it regularly. And frankly, I don't think I give enough of a fuck about it to do this regularly. So we'll do this whenever we want to do it. And I know that life is too short to deal with bullshit. So if
YouTube stops being fun, we take breaks.
Yep, and that's why we did it. So have yourself a wonderful evening. Oh. And Arron, stick around after I stop the broadcast here. But we're gonna go ahead and let everybody go.
Kichi Mankichi. Kichi, I can't say his name. Kichi here.
Yeah. Thank you, Kichi and Monchichi, for showing up and hanging out and talking crap. I greatly appreciate everybody that watches this, and I did a face reveal on this intentionally because I want you to see how sexy this is. In my shirt that I realize is now inside out and stained with berry juice because I was eating strawberries earlier and I must have dropped one. Oh well. I love you guys. Please drive safely, and if you drank, please don't drive. I will see you soon. Hang loose.